I'm paranoid schizophrenic. I also have multiple personality disorder, and I'm bipolar. I have bipolar depression. So, yeah.
What do you think about all that?
I love it. I fell in love with this crazy.
Do you notice it, or do you? All right, I'm sitting here with Charlie and Emily, and they're from Oklahoma.
Well, I go by Preacher out here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. She goes by Lilith.
So what brings you to selling flowers on the corner? Is it?
That was actually a lady's idea on the side
Yeah,
of the
that
road.
was actually a lady's idea. We normally just stand out there, and we're just not. Right now is not good for our life right now because everybody's against mine and her relationship because of the age difference.
Have y'all been together?
Not very long.
Not very long. We've been together 4 months or 5 months, and yeah, just got married a month.
Oh, you've been married a month.
Yeah.
Okay, well, congratulations.
Thank you.
You say you're 30.
I'm 35.
19.
19.
Yep. She'll be 20 before I turn 36, so. I was already, going through high school and running away from home by the time she was born, so.
Where were you raised?
Blanchard, Oklahoma for 18 years.
18 years.
Then I met a guy, and I lived with him in Tahlequah.
Yeah.
And then I met him.
Yeah. Did you finish school?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. I sure
What was
did.
your childhood like in Blanchard? Was your mom and dad together? Did you?
Yeah, they're still married. They've been married for 21 years?
22 years, I thought.
22? 22 years.
Congratulations to them.
Yeah.
We're working on having that type of relationship.
Rednecks and cows, that's all I gotta say.
In
That's
trouble.
Blanchard.
Yeah.
Trouble.
What's your mom and dad do?
My dad's a mechanic for Bob Moore GMC.
Gotcha.
And my mom works for the Early Professional Childhood Development Center. ProU. Yeah.
So it sounds like you had a pretty stable lifestyle. So this lifestyle is kind of a choice for you.
Yeah, I chose it. I did.
Is it mainly for Charlie?
Yeah.
Yeah, she
Were you
chose
living
me.
like this before Charlie?
A little bit
Yeah.
in Tahlequah.
She had the gypsy soul, but she didn't have she wasn't doing it, so, and then her mom and dad kind of kicked her out because she wouldn't leave me, and well, I came up here so she wasn't alone on the street, and so here we sit.
Good start, guys.
Oh, yeah. If we can make it through this.
Now, do y'all have any fears out here?
No.
I don't fear nothing. I fear nothing except one thing, and that's losing her.
He's
That's
my
it.
protector. I don't fear nothing.
Yeah, and I'll
And I have this one. Say hi.
What's her name again?
Heidi.
Heidi. Does she give you any protection?
Oh, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for her, a lot of times, a lot of people would have walked up on us while we were sleeping.
Someone got stabbed yesterday at the park.
Yeah. So, I mean, it can get rough, but if it ain't dealing with you, then mind your own business kind of thing out here.
Where have you been sleeping at nighttime most of the time?
Well, until 3 weeks ago, she was living at her mom's, and I was living in Missouri with my ex-wife and her family. So, I mean, that's pretty much, but up to 3 weeks ago, we've been staying right back here behind Walmart.
Gotcha. So you're sleeping outside on the concrete?
Not the concrete. We have blankets that we put down on the grass, and we sleep back off in the wood line as much as possible to keep people from seeing you.
What goes through your mind, say, when you're snuggling down for the night, out with the
It
open
depends.
sky?
It
Honestly.
depends if it's raining or not. Last night we stayed at the park all night, which was awful. It's on the east side.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a pretty place to be.
No.
So do you have a tent or anything?
No, we don't got a tent.
Just the best layer of clothes you can put on or blanket?
What we're wearing right
What
now.
we're wearing, those are all blankets and stuff in that bag.
That someone gave us yesterday.
Yep. All of our other ones got soaked in the rain and molded and mildewed, so we didn't have nothing. So that's just part of living out here, though.
Y'all were ready for the sun to come out.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, we
it's
were.
nice to finally have the sun out.
Yeah. If you had to give somebody some advice, what's the most important thing you've learned? What most important lesson you've learned in your life?
Don't ever give up, man. The minute you give up is when everything falls. You keep going, you keep pushing forward, you'll figure it out. And that's mine and her saying, we'll figure it out. But if you stop and you quit and you say, I'm done, I can't do it no more, and you sit on your ass and just don't do it, you're not going to get nowhere. You got to keep pushing forward. You got to keep that headstrong mindset and that hustler mentality, you know, that you can't quit. You got to keep going. You got to move to the next step.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you ain't going to move to the next step.
Yeah. Well, let me ask you a hard question. Does drugs have anything to do with where you're at right now?
No. You got to stay clean, man. I mean, I do smoke weed, but that's because I'm paranoid schizophrenic. I also have multiple personality disorder, and I'm bipolar. I have bipolar depression. So, yeah.
What do you think about all that?
I love it. I fell in love with this crazy.
Do you notice it, or do you just think it's just?
Oh, I notice it every day.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah.
Especially when you go to having a full-fledged conversation with yourself and you answer yourself back in different voices. So, yeah, it's.
So what's the plan moving forward? Do you have a plan?
We're trying to get out of here.
We're trying to get out of here, whether to Tahlequah or back to my property in Colorado.
So what's
When we get to where we want to be, you know, jobs, car,
Settle
stuff
down.
like that, settle down, start a life, start a family, and live happily ever after is our goal. But you know how happily ever after don't go.
it's hard to get it started back up sometimes.
Yeah, and starting like we are, if we can make it through this, we can make it through anything.